What is up, guys? Harlow Gamer here, bringing you another edition of Road to 28, my attempt at winning a world championship with the New York Yankees, featuring MLB 14, the show. Let's just jump to the bottom of the second inning. Kelly Johnson batting 1-0 ball game. Runner on second, blast to left center field. Adios baseball. Kelly Johnson gets one of the better pitchers in the league at that, Johnny Cueto. This is the first game of the series coming off the All-Star break. Yankees versus Reds. Tanaka versus Cueto. Later on in the bottom of the second, 2 outs, runner on third. Ellsbury batting, going to bring in Ichiro with a base hit up the middle. It is now a 4-0 ball game. So right off the bat, we have really great run support for Tanaka, who is one of the elite pitchers in the game. So it shouldn't be that hard to get a win there. Ball goes back, hits Tanaka in the face, and Swisher, by the way, who's with the Reds, is gonna be safe on the late throw. Tanaka had to take him out. He suffered an injury on that play. So up to this point, we were cruising. Gonna have to substitute my ace, Tanaka, and hope that our bullpen can hold on to the to that lead. And I'm going to bring in Aceves. Aceves is pretty much a journeyman pitcher. He's been, bounced around. I think he was with the Red Sox before he came back to the Yankees. Nonetheless, here we're going to get a blooper to center field, and it's going to load the bases for the Reds. So it's a little nerve-wracking right now. It's a 4-0 game. Bases are loaded. Tying run at the plate. And here I'm going to get the strikeout, which is huge. I didn't get his name. I need to study my film more. Anyway, let me just show you this. 2 outs, 0-2 count, and I'm gonna throw a ball the next pitch. And let's just go through this at bat because it was one of the more crucial at bats in the game. It's gonna foul it off. It's still a 1-2 count. I'm gonna go with the fastball here. I'm sorry, no, the two-seamer, and it's gonna be another ball. So it's a 2-2 count. Cannot go to 3-2. I'm going to try to see if I get him swinging here on the breaking ball. Doesn't go for it. It's a little bit of a wild pitch, but I get to block it. And then the crucial pitch here, make or break. He's going to foul. And then I'm going to try to go with another off speed here. And I'm sorry, the cut fastball. And it's a ball. Ball 4, walk the batter, walk in a run, 4-1 game. I need an out in the worst way, and Brandon Phillips here. Why not? Why not? Why not just blast it to left center field? Adios baseball, a grand slam to take a 5-4 lead. Aceves, not too happy with you, buddy. Not too happy. 2 of those runs will be charged to Tanaka, as he was responsible for 2 of those runners. Nonetheless, bottom of the 5th, here is Beltran making no room for error. He blasts one to left field. Adios baseball to tie the game, the equalizer, as they say in football, in soccer. It's not real football. We'll get to that later. Anyway, another opposite. Here it's an opposite field home run, and they're gonna retake the lead, and that was Ludwig. And then later on in that game, I have Sean Kelly pitching, 0-2 count, top of the 7th, 2 outs, and Brandon Phillips again blast to left field. So you could pretty much put this game in the bag. It's you could say pretty much over. Although I try never to give up because you just never know. It is only 3 runs. Here Jeter, bottom of the 9th, gonna hit a gapper. He's gonna score Ichiro from. He's gonna score. Yeah, I think that was Ichiro. He's gonna score Ichiro from second, and it's going to be an 8-6 ball game. Aroldis Chapman pitching. There you see number 2 getting the clutch base hit. Gonna strike out with Ellsbury there on just a horrible read, a horrible pitch. Shouldn't have swung at that. Then Beltran, 8-6. He's gonna hit the line, and it's gonna be fair. It's gonna score Jeter. However, I'm gonna try to score I'm trying to stretch it to second base. Sorry, guys. And I end the game on an out at second base. I mean, just how crazy and boneheaded that was. It's just one of those things where you just have to, like, after that game, you want to just throw something. Nonetheless, they beat us fair and square, 8-7. They're going to take the first game of the series, so we're just going to have to try to salvage the tie here in the second game. So we're going to just jump to the first inning, runner on second. Ellsbury, unapologetic about it, hits a blast to left center field. Adios, baseball. It's going to make it an early 2-0 game. Still 2-0 top of the second, and they're going to tie it. I mean, I just can't catch a break in here. Adios, baseball. That was Ludwig again. Ludwig is having his hell of a series so far. Nonetheless, they do tie it, so we're back at square one. The equalizer. And Sabathia, not too happy. Nonetheless, he was cruising after that, top of the sixth. Up to that point, I guess. They blast, it's actually a second decker, Ludwig again. Having a hell of a series, by the way. Ludwig, I'm going to have to find a way to, just keep you at bay going forward. So they're going to take a 3-2 game, and it's going to remain that way to the bottom of the ninth inning here. 1 out. Brian McCann avoiding the double play. Runner at first. And he's going to blast it to right field. And it's out of here for the walk-off win. Adios, baseball. This is actually my one of my first walk-off wins in this game. I'm sorry. Well, it's my first walk-off win in a while. They're very hard to come by, oddly enough. Nonetheless, we do get the 2-run shot to win the game and tie this series at 1 apiece. Very much needed win. McCann, you see there, with his bald head, is gonna celebrate the win with the rest of the team. And let me just go off a little bit and talk about the Yankees' regular season, the actual season in the majors. They're struggling big time. 80% of the rotation is out. Just no two ways about it. They're just really struggling. They're gonna have to make a big move by the trading deadline to see if they can make some kind of an impact in the American League East, which is still up for grabs, surprisingly, after such a horrible up and down season the Yankees have had, more down than up. I just hope that they can turn it around and just go on some kind of streak in the next couple of months. The season's over in 2.5 more months, so the Yankees better get their act together, because the other teams are not letting down. Neither are the Red Sox, surprisingly enough. They're still trying. Anyway, we're going to jump to the final game of the series. Bases loaded there, and I take a bad angle. And you know how I've alluded to this in other videos, how there's points in the game where you just know it's just not going to be your game. This is that point. Very early in the game, Brandon Phillips gets an inside the park home run just because I just do not know how to cut off a baseball. Bottom of the ninth inning, Homer Bailey still pitching, by the way. Going to get the out here. He's going to get the complete game, 1-run game. Never been complete gamed in this game by the computer, but I guess there's a first time for everything, and they absolutely dominated me. It was a 9-1 shellacking. Anyway, that's the series, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Look at that, 9 runs on 15 hits. Just a horrible, horrible outing. Hopefully, our next series it doesn't get any easier. I'm sorry, I said hopefully. It doesn't get any easier. We play the Texas Rangers next, so it's a 4-game series. We'll be lucky if we can split 2 of those games. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter at Harlem Gamer. Until next time, peace.